Kathy Cortazzo. I'm the president of the Cranberry CUP. It's Cranberry Community Uniting People. The organization started in 2000, and at that time I was at a homeowners association meeting and we were trying to find some fun things to do in our neighborhood, and I came up with an idea to have a softball tournament. So the first year we had 8 neighborhoods and raised $3,800 for the American Cancer Society. From there, the Cranberry CUP just started to grow and multiply, with many neighborhoods jumping on from year to year. Because there are so many wonderful organizations out there raising money for research, we decided to find local families that are in need.
My name is Sherry Mamie. I'm a wife and a mother of 2 beautiful boys. 3 years ago I got sick. I was diagnosed with severe rheumatoid arthritis and osteoporosis and a severe stomach disorder.
93, 94, she got struck with the rheumatoid arthritis, and it was kind of almost like catching a cold, except it's a crippling disease, and she got it to the point that she just can't work.
A lot of people would be angry, like, you can't help if you get sick. There's nothing you can do about it. It was just meant to be. But you can't dwell on it. You have to keep going forward. If you just sit there and dwell, I mean, I went through the angry stage and the crying stage and all that, and you just can't do that. You gotta, it doesn't help anything.
It's stressful. I mean, to go from, I mean, we were living comfortably, I guess you could say, and to go and cut your means down, because now you just cut your income, so therefore you got to cut your means down. But I mean, we've adjusted.
Couldn't afford their mortgage anymore. The mortgage was high with the bills. So a friend of ours had a trailer. She was moving out into a nice place for her and her daughter. So we bought this trailer for her, and while the closing costs and that were going through, didn't know, but when the day we moved in, somebody was on the roof and the whole roof was sunken in, the whole thing. And then we had Katrina come, and it just poured, it came right through the ceilings. It came through the living room, kitchen. It was just, we put downspouts, my husband built downspouts from the ceiling out of the door to try to get, I mean, we had buckets, and me trying to walk and lift buckets and keep doing this every 5 minutes was so hard. And
it's a chore for her to be on her feet at all. Spends most of the time sitting or in bed, practically bedridden, really, because of her health. So I mean, from going from a functioning adult, living your life, to just getting struck down with a disease like that.
FEMA came and they said that our home was condemned. We shouldn't be living here anymore, but they couldn't help. They helped us as much as they could, but it clearly couldn't help us very much at all. But they did their best. But with what we had, it wasn't worth anything. And they helped us as much as they could. We still had nowhere to go, so we had to stay there. The mold was so bad.
Through the church, we got introduced to Cranberry CUP, and they came along and they talked to us, and it was kind of hard for me, you know, to really even think about it. You know, people coming and offering something to you.
Without this, we'd be on the street. I used to help people on the street, you know, take blankets, food to people on the street. And that would have been us, living in a car.
It's nice to have people out there that are willing to go ahead and go that extra mile to help somebody out. It was almost a little overwhelming pulling up here and then just seeing the street lined up with cars, you know. I mean, a lot of times you might plan to do something or, you know, get some people together and get some work done at a place and see who shows up, you know, and usually it's like when we move, I'll help you move, and then every time we moved, it was usually just me and Jeff that do the whole move. And for these people to take out, which like for me is my only day off, and to come out here and do something for somebody they don't really even know, that says a lot about people, you know.
People ask me if you had a choice, would you want money or would you want the house? And we would choose the house. The security over the money any day, because now we have security, and I'll take a home over money any time. I was thinking, oh my gosh, what the heck is this? Who are these people and why are we here? We thought we were just getting, you know, they're going to help us with some of the money for the bills and to help us to get out of there. But instead, they gave us a home.
So over the last 6 years, we've been able to raise $220,000 for individuals in our community that are in need. It's been a tremendous success, a community event. There's several aspects to this community event. One is, of course, the financial benefit to our beneficiaries. The second is that it brings the communities, the individual neighborhoods together, as well as the community together, where we can all come out just for one weekend to have fun, rally around our individual beneficiaries, and have fun. So many people are so busy with their own lives, their work, their children, and this is one weekend for adults to get out and have fun with their neighbors. And the third aspect of this tournament is that it makes our inspirational family or our beneficiary feel special. Many times they're isolated because of their medical problems. They aren't able to get out into the neighborhood and go to the social functions or to bunco or to bowling, and nobody knows in that neighborhood what is happening with that family. And the Cranberry Cup makes the community aware and rallies around that family to lift their spirits. And it's actually the beneficiaries that inspire the entire community to help the rest of the community keep their priorities in perspective. It involves the residents of Cranberry Township, it involves the businesses of Cranberry Township, the government, and the schools and churches. It's every facet of the community contributes to organizing and contributing to this event.
They're just wonderful. It's everyday people, Cranberry Cup, and they just do wonderful things for families. I can smile again.